Fact is, private life, including private enterprise, depends on a publicly provided physical infrastructure. It's not optional, and it's not inexpensive. It's one area of public policy where there's really not much debate. Republicans and Democrats, conservatives and liberals, we're all against bridges falling down. We're all for access, mobility, options, and safety. Whether it's NOACA or ODOT, we need to produce. And by produce, I mean at the retail level. For us, retail level means our core tangible results, delivering projects, filling potholes, plowing the snow, mowing the grass. I know there's a lot of concern and feelings of uncertainty for some people when it comes to the Turnpike, and that's reasonable and expected. I certainly understand it. So I'm going to take a few minutes and try to provide some clarity and better understanding of how we intend to proceed. First, if we determine the lease of the Turnpike is in the best interest of Ohio, it will be a lease, not a sale. Ohio will always maintain the underlying ownership and ultimate control of the facility. We will not accept, as the Indiana did, a one-time lump sum upfront payment. Whatever deal that we would enter into would involve some payment up front and a percentage of the tolls for the life of the lease, so that there's continuing revenue for the state of Ohio. There will be performance standards. We're going to tell them how high the grass has got to be, what the condition of the pavement has to be, how they have to take care of their bridges, what they have to do with snow and ice. We will have performance standards that will require them to maintain the road at least as good as it's always been, and perhaps better. We will not agree to a no-compete clause. Oh, Indiana did that, where you agree not to improve the parallel roads. We will absolutely not do that. We will reserve the right to maintain and improve our roads as we see fit. There will be limit on the amount on the allowable toll increases, limits on the per year and the maximum. None of the money that would come from the lease of the Turnpike will be used to operate the government or fill a budget gap. Absolutely not. The Turnpike's been there for 50 years. How much of the toll revenue has come to your local governments to help you with infrastructure problems over these 50 years? How much have you received? None to your knowledge. What if we had the revenue from the Turnpike? It would not be state gas tax dollars. It would not be federal money. It would be extremely easy and flexible to use. We could use it with local governments. We could use it with public transit. And we could find a way to help people when they're with their infrastructure. The Ohio Department of Transportation is going to continue to stay the course and work the best we can to be efficient, effective, and get the most value for a dollar that we spend. And we're going to look for ways, at ODOT at least, to hold ourselves accountable to ourselves and our workforce, accountable to the people of Ohio, and accountable to the people in this room.